All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the patio studio. Yeah, it's not my preference. I'd rather have the full deal set up, you know. But today, Samsung Galaxy 8 is going to be our cameraman and our microphone. What do y'all think of that? So Alex Jones was banned. I did a couple videos on it, and I've had a running conversation with another YouTube user going by the name of Hari. Forgive me if I'm not a good pronunciator. It's hard to tell what's a name and what's a handle when it comes to usernames. So him and I had been kind of back and forthing as to whether or not what Jones had done or said was actually dangerous or violent or inciting violence. My opinion is not. Um, Sent me a link to parents or Alex Jones personally bullying the parents of mass shooting victim. Shit. I love when my phone fucking fails. So let's see that again here. All right. Now you can take that interaction however you like, but it's very clear at the very beginning of the clip where the guy sent me the link starts that this old timer is chest to chest with the man, getting in his face, physically entering his space. Now that's dangerous because, Texas is a stand your ground kind of state. But anyway, I digress. This was used as evidence to prove that Alex Jones was bullying victims of the Aurora shooting. And I'm sorry, it just does not show him bullying anybody. It shows him having a heated conversation with an emotional parent of a victim themselves, who's confronting somebody they personally believe is in some way, shape, or form responsible for the death of their daughter, who was killed at the Aurora shooting. However, I don't recall there being any links to Alex Jones and the fucking nut job who walked into a movie theater during Batman and unloaded on a group of folks. No, so it is misplaced anger and misplaced blame. But hey, when you're an emotional parent who lost their child, I think you get those. I think you're allowed to have those. But let's not misconstrue what's going on here. Alex Jones is not bullying the man. The man walked up, confronted Jones, got in his space, and Jones said, "Hey, man, get the fuck off me. I don't want to have to whoop up on an old man." That doesn't sound like bullying to me. That sounds like standing your ground and declaring your boundaries, which, regardless the circumstances, everyone is allowed to do, including Alex Jones. So I basically said that. That's basically what my response to Harry was. And let's see here. Harry then responded with a couple of choice words that really kind of, I think, illustrated a lot of people's feelings. So I wanted to address that. This fucking YouTube app actually works. For some reason, it doesn't just show me the comments right away. It's a goddamn nightmare. So Harry says, fucking mofo calls those parents actors and his supporters harass them on a daily basis, but they can't even speak about it. Okay, first of all, I did some serious Google searching. I went back between 2011 and 2013 to try and find one incident in which Alex Jones accused the actual Aurora shooting victims of being crisis actors. And if you can find it, please send it to me. I'd love to see it, but there's nothing. There is a few statements from Aurora shooting victims who claim Alex Jones claims they're actors. Um, and Alex Jones did say that he thought Aurora shooting may have been a false flag, but false flag does not necessarily require crisis actors or people not dying or the entire thing being a sham. That's called reading a little too into it. Um, and it is important specifics. Now, yes, he did say there were crisis actors at Sandy Hook, and then later retracted that, which is not mentioned fucking anywhere in any news article, in any element of the lawsuit. I personally heard the man say that he has changed his mind on Sandy Hook live on his own television. Anyway, I digress. He didn't call the Aurora shooting families crisis actors, from what I can tell. So he didn't call those motherfuckers actors, or that motherfucker didn't call those parents actors. As far as his supporters harassing people, I'm fucking so tired of this argument entirely. Okay, if we're not prepared to take and place responsibility for jihad on the religion of Islam, not every Islamic person, mind you, just the fucking philosophy. We're just trying to put the philosophy on the hot seat there. If we can't do that, if we're not prepared to place blame on the Pope for all of the Catholic priests' fucking children, okay? If we're not going to fucking take responsibility, or if we're not going to place responsibility on Justin Bieber for the people that think his music is good, then how the fuck are you going to blame Alex Jones or Milo Yiannopoulos for the actions of their followers? First of all. Second of all, this bullshit about, oh, Sandy Hook parents are being harassed because Alex Jones. Sandy Hook parents are being harassed because... No. Alex Jones talked a lot about Sandy Hook. Alex Jones had a retired FBI fucking investigator on his show weeks talking about the weirdness and anomalies in Sandy Hook. However, the quintessential Sandy Hook truther video is and has always been and will always be, "We need to talk about Sandy Hook," by Peter Schill or Peter Schiff or something else. I forget the guy's name. But not Alex Jones. Alex Jones may have been in the movie, but he didn't produce it, he didn't make it, he didn't distribute it, he didn't fucking put it up on InfoWars or Prison Planet or on his YouTube channel. That movie spread like fucking wildfire. And it is the number one reason why people are going, yeah, that is weird. Who was Adam Lanza? I don't fucking know. Nobody does. So, again, I'm sorry that those people are harassed. I'm sorry that there are trolls on the internet who are smart enough to use whitepages.com to find out where they live and what their phone numbers are. Yes, I think it's totally abhorrent. But no, Alex Jones isn't fucking responsible. Alex Jones talking about the weirdness and the pedophilia going on in Washington and in Hollywood and covering Pizzagate when it was a thing, when people were talking about it, when it was in the sphere of conspiracy and news, Alex Jones covered it. One crazy nut job walking into the pizza joint intent on killing motherfuckers isn't his fault. No one anywhere is going to find a clip of Alex Jones going, "Hey, y'all motherfuckers need to go commit violent acts." That will never happen. But we do seem to have this pattern in America where someone does something fucking ludicrous and asinine, something so inhumane and terrible, that for some reason we find ourselves incapable of believing that they could just do it, right? So let's flash back to 1998, Columbine. Remember when that was Marilyn Manson and Doom's fault? id Software, you know, the most, the people invented raycasting, for Christ's sakes. If it wasn't for id Software, none of you fucking idiots playing Call of Duty would even have a game to play, okay? The most influential developer in computer gaming, you know, from whether it's PC to Nintendo, whatever, they made the biggest leaps out of 2D into 3 dimensions. Okay, they were responsible for Columbine. There were congressional fucking hearings in which we tried to decide whether or not Software and Marilyn Manson were responsible for 2 deranged, lunacidal fuckwads walking into a high school with shotguns and pipe bombs. The fuck is wrong with us? As far as a civilization is concerned, you think we would have figured out this whole individuals do absolutely asinine shit. I mean, Christ, do you ever have a fucking toddler? A toddler will put a turd in its mouth. Okay? That's fucking asinine. No human being in their right mind would do that. Toddlers haven't developed a right mind yet, so we give them a pass. But once they get to about 13 or 14, they still eating shit. We take them in to see a fucking counselor. We don't blame it on jackass. We're not out there trying to fucking sue. No, we probably would, actually. My kid ate rat shit that had poison in it and died. I'm suing Knoxville. These fucking morons. Seriously, though. At the bottom of my comment here, Harry accuses the entire right wing of a permanent victimhood complex, which is absolutely hysterical. I mean, imagine the fucking irony there, right? I got people all over the fucking place in my world right now talking about the hellish dystopian future that Trump is going to bring in. And, oh, Trump's going to usher in a fucking Handmaid's Tale. Yeah, it's going to be Handmaid's Tale up in here now. We got Trump, Handmaid's Tale, because we got Trump. Listen, Trump's a fucking moron. You won't find any argument for me there, but as far as victimhood complex, I mean, Jesus Christ. While the left is complaining about the terrible dystopian future Trump might bring in, they didn't notice 1984 had been installed in their lives? I mean, Jesus Christ, we pay $1,000 for our fucking screen in the corner. And we put it in our pocket and take it everywhere we go. Victimhood. Both sides suffer from victimhood complex. That's agreed, though. Both the right and the left. Remember when the right thought that the fucking whole world was going to end because Obama was president? Holy shit. And of course, I mean, look at all the change we got from Obama. I'm not saying he was the fucking man or anything. I personally don't have faith in anybody who has a number in front of their fucking title. 43rd president, 44th president, blah, 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 blah. They're all fucking evil. Anyway, I digress. My point is that Alex Jones, whether you love him or hate him, is absolutely not responsible for the actions of his followers, just like the Pope is not responsible for Catholic priests fucking children. We don't blame the Pope for that. We don't blame the cardinals above the fucking priests. We blame the individuals. If you're a kitty fiddler, you're a fucking kitty fiddler. I don't blame your boss. I don't blame, if you got a rapist in the parish, do I blame the pastor? Is it his fault? He's the one who's supposed to be teaching people how to be decent and good. You got a rapist amongst you. You must be fucking up. No. There's a difference between saying stupid shit and stupid people taking the stupid shit you say and doing terrible things with it, and saying, hey, go forth and do terrible things. And again, I digress. The most important fact of all of this is that right now, I've got people on both sides, people who are for Alex Jones and people who are against Alex Jones, who want to articulate points, and they can't. Because the material is gone. The material's gone. You know what I'm saying? So let's say you wanted to show me a video of Alex Jones inciting violence. Well, it used to be cut up clean and neat on the Alex Jones channel or one of the other fucking several channels that hosted Alex Jones and InfoWars, and now they're all gone. What about Darren Knight? Or fucking any of the other people that worked for Alex Jones? What about all of Jakari Jackson's old work? Right? Jakari Jackson was one of the anchors for the show, used to do nightly news. He was there in the beginning of the nightly news. Tall, skinny, black guy. Looked a little bit like Don Cheadle. Seemed pretty nice. Did a lot of work. Great resume for, all of the work that he did. Gone. Motherfucker could try to go and apply for one of these other crazy right-wing conspiracy radio jobs, and now he can't even show his work. His freedom of speech has been curtailed. But I do think as a society we need to stop blaming for the actions of their followers. You know what I mean? Like if some kid comes on this channel, sees me smoking this blunt, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not my fault he started smoking weed. Objectively not my fault he started smoking weed. You know how many other factors and variables go into a person deciding to start consuming cannabis? Probably not nearly as many as the amount of factors and variables that involved in deciding to walk into a fucking pizza store and start shooting people. You fucking idiots. Anyway, that's the smoke to think on. That's the last on my thoughts for Alex Jones. And his being banned, I think it's bullshit, and I think it's precedent to start suppressing voices that people just don't like. And the argument that these places are private companies and they can decide to do what they want, the answer to that is kind of. The consumer base has a lot more power than the corporate table. So I don't know what that means. For me, it means making videos, I guess, on this platform that ride the line of censorship. And I mean, I think I do that. Every video I put out, it's me committing a federal crime. Thankfully, it's a misdemeanor. It's a legal crime. Feds have bigger fish to worry about than some guy on YouTube smoking a blunt. In the states that I live in are legal beagle. But I'm certainly not fit for the establishment.